Alright, good afternoon, or good morning if you live in the US or Canada or wherever you live. Welcome to yet another of my recent early streams that I've been doing because of Animal Crossing. Partially because of lockdown as well, since I've got fuck all to do right now. So yeah, we're going to do some Animal Crossing. There won't be a second game after this. Probably do 3 hours of Animal Crossing and maybe some multiplayer. Oh yeah, there's an update by the way, version 1.2.0, I think that's up from 1.1.4. So there's like a new update that came out today. I haven't checked it yet. They've added a few things. I think Leif, a character from, I think New Leaf on the 3DS, I think that's where he came from. I'm not sure because I didn't play much of that one. Save data will now be updated as a result of the update. Right, okay, here we go. So yeah, I think Leif, which is like a gardening merchant, like he sells different botanical stuff, I guess. And I think he sells like bushes and hedges, so you can buy those and use those to further decorate your island. I've been doing a little bit of work on my island since the last time. Nothing too groundbreaking in terms of the landscaping or the terraforming aspect. But I have put down a lot of like new decorations, like most of the stuff that you buy from the terminal inside the residential service building. So I'll show you what I've put down so far and what I've got. There's Leif there. So this update contains like different things that will go from now till June, I think. So there's going to be some stuff in May and then some stuff in June, and then I guess the next update will roll out at the end of June. I think it's going to be like a once every couple months thing where it's like they'll drop a new update with like more content. Like people who are time traveling are probably in like December and they're like, oh, there's barely anything happening throughout the year. And it turns out the reason for that is because certain content hasn't rolled out yet that lets you do more stuff in between like all the holidays and stuff. So you only have like the bare minimum, like you've got the Christmas stuff, you've got like Halloween or something, but I don't even think we had a proper Easter thing until that update that rolled out a couple weeks back, really. Like that Bunny Day thing. So yeah, people who are time travelling are probably missing out on a lot of stuff that we're now going to be experiencing, so let's do this. Right now, to encourage the eco-friendly behaviour here in Kerberg, we're celebrating Nature Day. May 4th is the final day of the special activities now. Let's get in the eco-friendly spirit, everyone! Now for some additional announcements. As I mentioned in yesterday's broadcast, Nook's Cranny will be closed for today for renovations. The grand reopening of the new improved Nook's Cranny will be available tomorrow at 8 AM. Yeah, so Nook's Cranny is shut, so I won't be able to go in and buy anything. I kind of wish it closed yesterday so that I could show you it today, because that's when I get my upgrade, but yeah, that's going to happen tomorrow. So, whenever I next stream this game, I don't know when I'm going to do it again, maybe over the weekend or early next week, you'll get to see the upgraded Nook's Cranny. I was wondering when that upgrade was going to come. Right, okay then, so I think I had all the stairs here the last time I streamed this, I don't remember, but I've got all the stairs here now. Oh nice, all the fruits are ready to harvest. Whenever people come to my island, I've got like a ton of duplicate recipes, so I put this little notification down, just telling people to help themselves to any duplicates that they might not actually have learned yet. I mean, most of it's Bunny Day stuff, but there's some other stuff here as well. So yeah, help yourself to whatever you see there for anyone that comes and plays online. The Bank of Nook. We have reduced the interest rate offered to all savings accounts. Enjoy this attached gift. Right, okay, Nintendo. Right, okay. I am writing to advise you of some special Nook Miles Plus activities that are available from now until May 4th. All part of our Nature Day event, yes, I do hope you come and see me for more details, Got a letter from Rodeo. Hey Melee, did you know that books are just a bunch of letters? And there's only, I got a count. Okay, only 104 letters. How did they make such big books with such few letters? Words are weird, Rodeo. Cool story. Oh, here's my Able Sisters certificate coupon thing, whatever you call it. So I've got a bunch of stuff here that I'm going to be using to further decorate the island. Let me just get all this shit out of the letterbox. I've already filled up half of my letterbox. I'm going to have to like start deleting old letters that I don't need. How do you fit all this fucking stuff inside that tiny letterbox? It's a mystery to me. Then again, how do you fit a gigantic museum in a tiny building? So I think this was Bellbag Rug? Okay, I think that was the thing from the Tom Nook banking thing. We'll just quickly see what this looks like. I'm gonna try putting it down. Oh yeah, I've made some changes with this room. Not much. You might have noticed that I now have an Animal Crossing New Horizons switch sitting there. Now, if only I had the real one, which is like fucking almost $1,000 because of scalpers. I mean, to be honest, I didn't want the Animal Crossing Switch anyway. I'm happy with my launch model, the dull grey Joy-Con one. But yeah, I think it was Anthony from Jabberwock that sent me this, so I know you're not watching this right now because you're busy, but shout out to Anthony for sending that to me. Right, so let me just take this rug away so we can try the other one. Just want to see what this rug looks like. Oh yeah. Well, I'm kind of rich now anyway, so I might as well just put that in the middle. Just to assert my financial dominance over the fucking island. A world map. Oh. I guess you have to stick that on the wall, I'll do that later. Taylor's ticket. What else do we have here? Street lamp. Right, this is all the Nook Miles stuff that I bought. I bought a bunch of street lamps to like scatter about the island. For the, like, around the streets and whatnot. Hence street lamp. Lifeguard chair, that'll be for the beach. And construction sign, I'll put that. I think I might get a new plot soon for a new villager, so I might put that in a spot where I want to put a new house. And then this is all my shopping stuff. Bertie, and a couple traffic cones. Right, okay then. So I've got a bunch of traffic cones lying around the island. Like, you would put them down for like decoration or something, like to give the island a bit of flavour. But I found a much better use for the traffic cones. Check this out. It saved me a few seconds digging a couple holes so that I can like get all the stuff in the rocks. So every single rock now has 2 traffic cones for the purposes of that. Tired of us using the same old reactions? Well, you're in luck. It's a random acting lesson time with your host, Lionel. Okay, so let's see one who looks self-satisfied, but in a charming movie star kind of way. I got just the thing. Grease up those teeth and get ready to smile wide, just like this. You'll find that smirking exudes the right amount of confidence. Use it well, precisely. So I now have... I've got that one now. Right, okay then. Yeah, let's remove that one. And I'll register this new one. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I got a couple new reactions. I think I shown this one the last time, the shocked expression. I also now have this one. And most recently this. Right, so let's talk to Leif then, because I want to see what kind of stuff he's got on offer. Do I have any money on me? That's the question. Yeah, I've got some money on me. Hey, and welcome. What should I call you, friends? Melee? Did you say Melee? What a happy name. Oh yes, I'm Leif. I heard my good pal Timmy started a shop here, so I thought I'd pay him a visit. Timmy told me this was the deserted island before you moved here. What a happy adventure. I bet you were up to your earholes in weeds when you first arrived. But the island itself is a blank canvas that you can paint however you like. Did you sell any of your bugs? I sold them to Nook's Cranny. Fucking Flick has never shown up since, I think it was like March 27th was when he last showed up. Like a week after I bought the game. Never come back since. I got CJ, by the way, like a couple days ago. So he's shown up like 4 times. Flick only shown up once. So yeah, fuck Flick. I hope some of the rare flower seeds and shrubs I bought with me will be featured in your final masterpiece. What's a shrub? Oh, what a happy coincidence. I was just thinking to myself that the shrubs are too often overlooked. Shrubs are kinda like little trees, or are they more like flowers but bigger? However you see them, what matters is what they bloom. Is they bloom seasonally and add something special to a garden. By the way, I'm selling the happiest shrub I know, the Azalea. I think that's how you say that. And lucky for us, it's only the current season, so if we don't have to wait for to appreciate its lovely blossoms. Anyway, meeting you is a true pleasure. I hope to see you again soon. Right, let me see what you've got. Show me your wares. I saw the middle option there. Let's talk weeds. Yeah, let's introduce you to all the little seeds and saplings I've got with me today. Is there any way to, like, preview what kind of flowers they are? Because I couldn't tell what these are just by looking at them. Like, looking at the bags, it doesn't really seem to... Also, Lionel's singing is really... really getting in the way of this. Once I free up my inventory space, I'm going to start buying a bunch of those. He'll be here all day, right? So no rush. Oh yeah, Cat's birthday is in a few days. Are you out for a walk? Another neat day on Kerberg. Alright, well that was a quick conversation. I've also moved a bunch of my trees around, so they look a bit more organised and clean now. I mean, there's still a lot of trees, but they've been, like, moved into spaces that make more sense now and look a little bit less cluttered. It's a little bit less of a clusterfuck on my island now. Oh, shit. I regret everything. Not gonna get that 8,000 bell bag now. Not that I need it, mind you. And I'll show you why I said that in a second, but I forgot to remove that one rock that was blocking that one free space. Yeah, so let me go inside to the bank terminal thing and show you something. So remember when I said I bought like a million bells worth of turnips? Well, I managed to play the stock market and look how much money I've got now. I've got enough to pay off the final loan and then some. I'm going to pay it off later today. I'm just going to wait until later in the stream. I'm not doing that right now. I'm going to do my daily chores first. But I figure I'd wait until I paid it off because I wanted to see what happens on stream if I like pay off the final loan. Because I think you unlock something if you like finish it. Alright, I can't preview that inside here. So yeah, I got 6 million bells back, so I made about a 5 million bell profit. Loads of money! Right, so let's get all the fossils and the rocks now. You know what's great about this island? There are no monsters. It's great that there's no monsters around here. Oh, what's that? Oh my god, it's Godzilla. Guys, Godzilla's on my island. What do I do? What did I do? So yeah, this is a decoration from the Nook Miles terminal. Oh wait a minute, I can't like cross that corner there. Yeah, I want to show you this because this is cool. I specifically dug this little spot here, terraformed this platform for him. There we go, we can see it properly now. That's really fucking cool, that. So you could argue he might be the guardian of the island, but you can also argue that he could be the ruler of the island. Which is weird, because I'm the one wearing the crown, but whatever. So yeah, I was able to make a lot of money just off of the turnips alone. Shout out to Penguin Lady, by the way, who was the one that helped me get all my money back from those turnips. Because her island, she was selling, I think it was like about 570 bells per turnip or something. And I bought my turnips on Sunday at like 97 each. Oh yeah, there's a lighthouse. Which actually lights up at night time. I saw it last night. Like, I put this up yesterday morning, and I played the game again in the evening, and it was actually like... It had like the light bulb that was rotating around inside the tower. So that was pretty cool. You won't see that right now, of course, but trust me, it does do that. So yeah, put a bunch of stuff down here and there. You'll see them as I go around the island getting all my fossils for the day. The fossils and rocks. Oh yeah, so here's my bell tree thing now. I'm gonna wait until all the, or most of the trees have like fully grown. Then I can start cataloguing and figuring out which of these days will give me better spells than others. So I'm not quite ready to check that yet. Just as a recap, it goes up, down from left to right, and it starts at Monday, or wait a minute. What day? Is the day? It's Thursday, so this is Wednesday. I think this was Saturday. Let me check. Okay, so Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Sunday. Right, okay, so it starts on Sunday, because it's the first day of the week. But when I started putting these down, I started on Saturday, so that's like the last day of the week. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then once I find Thursdays, I'll put that here, and then Friday. After I've done all that, I'm going to take down all the bells and figure out the pattern as to... It could be like once every couple of days, for example, that you get more bells if you put more bells down in the holes. And then once I nail down the pattern, I can like put 99,000 bells in one of the golden holes and get like 3 times that money back. So that's the idea with that. And 99 times 3 is like, what, almost 300,000? So I could potentially make 300,000 a day just from that. Well, not a day, but on certain days of the week. I did this one, right? Yeah, I think I did that one. And I think I did this one as well. This was the bell one. Oh yeah, I need to fix up my shovel because I think it might be breaking soon. Just gonna customize it to refresh its, like, durability. I hear a present box. Oh, there is. It's going toward Godzilla. Ah, shit. Alright, I'll come back to that. It's gonna take forever to get over that part. Unless, actually, maybe I can get it from the middle. Oh yeah, I can get it from here. Gotta make sure it doesn't land in the flowers, otherwise it despawns. I found that out the hard way. Can't really see that. Yeah, I can't really make out the pattern now. I'm just gonna go back to these ones. Did I pick up any fossils yet? So here's where all my hardwoods are, which is good. See, I had a bunch of hardwoods that looked like fruit trees, but the problem with that is when they're not growing fruit, you can't tell the difference between fruit trees and hardwood trees. So I eventually waited for all the fruits to grow on the island, like every single fruit tree. And once I did that, I was able to isolate the hardwoods that looked like fruit trees but weren't actually fruit trees. In other words, just get rid of the ones that look like fruit trees. I'd rather have the cedars. You can probably just ignore that message. I don't know if you're on the stream, if you're watching the stream right now, but yeah, just ignore that. Just somebody sending some random shit. In joke. Can't find any fossil spots, I'm still looking, but I can't find it. Usually I would have found like 2 or 3 fossils by now, just like going up and down the island. Maybe they're all on the very far left this time. Oh, who's that? Oh, it's Billy. Give me 1 second, I'm just gonna do something. Right, okay. Just had to take care of something in the background. I have something to give you today. Here, take this, dagnabbit. I just wanted to leave you a terry cloth nightcap. Oh, I don't need anything in return, it's just a little something something, you know, dagnabbit? Oh, there's a digging spot, finally. Did I miss any digging spots yet, or... Because I feel like I've not missed any, but I might have overlooked one. So yeah, you can see I've added some stuff. There's a sandbox here, snack machine there. And here's some of the street lamps. There's a digging spot. So yeah, street lamp, porta potty. I moved the slide over here, away from the town centre. Yeah, maybe I have missed some because of the trees. I still have lots of trees, but I have tried to like reorganize them to make the island a bit more clean. Because up until now, all my trees were like just haphazardly scattered about the islands. In fact, Isabel, like when I tried to get like a star rating from her like last week, she gave me like some feedback from one of the villagers saying that it was more like a forest and they were getting lost and shit. So I was like, okay, I'll get rid of a bunch of trees and then the remaining ones I can like... maybe not scatter them about so haphazardly, just like put them down in like a more meaningful way. So yeah, this will be upgraded tomorrow. Whenever I next stream, you'll see that. Apparently you have to wait like 30 days from when Nook's Cranny was actually built and spend at least 20k bells within the 30 days. I've spent much more than that by now. Maybe close to like 200,000 rather than 20,000. There's a digging spot. Right, 1 digging spot left. There's like 4 fossils, so I'm missing 1. The last digging spot's probably up here somewhere. Nook's Cranny is closed. Let me just hold on to all the stuff I want to sell. Yeah. Just do what I did and just like drop everything outside your house until your Switch starts catching fire. That'll work out pretty well. I did it for Flick. But at least with the fucking Nook's Cranny Shop, I know it'll be here tomorrow. Unlike Flick, who never fucking showed up since like a month ago. Thanks, Flick. P.S. Go fuck yourself, Flick. I don't know if you can tell, I'm being very subtle about it, but I'm harvesting a little bit of egregious resentment toward him right now for not showing up. I don't know if you can tell that. I am the master of subtlety over here. I can't find this last digging spot. Maybe it's hiding behind a tree or something, or behind there, which is not. Yeah, I'm missing one fossil potentially. It might be among these. No, I got one there. Maybe among these trees then. I don't know if digging spots ever spawn right behind the tree trunk. Maybe the game takes that into account and avoids doing that so you don't overlook it. I mean, I haven't seen it happen once so far, but you never know. Technically there's a digging spot right behind the tree, so I couldn't tell you for sure if that's the case. For that matter, does it ever spawn behind buildings? I don't think so. Again, for the same reason. Right, so here we go. Thursday's tree will go in here. Where did I? Oh shit, I didn't pick it up, did I? Whoops. Let me just go back and get that then. It could be a koi fish in there, or it just could be a sea bass again. I'm gonna go for it, because I don't normally see a giant fish shadow within a tiny pond. Nah, it's just a sea bass. Or a carp, whatever that is. Said carp. So there's... I don't know why I didn't pick that one up. I'm just gonna throw this carp away, it's not even worth selling, it's barely any bells. Yeah, get the fuck carp. Don't make me kick you like I kicked, like James kicked the Magikarp in that early episode of Pokemon. This update has crashed your Switch twice so far. Mine's hasn't crashed at all. And I've got like a launch model Switch. I've experienced a few crashes on my Switch for certain games, like Mortal Kombat 11 for example. That game's crashed a few times. But I've never experienced a crash on Animal Crossing thus far. Yeah, I'm looking for that extra digging spot that I missed. It must be here somewhere. I just haven't found it yet. The first crash was entering Alfonso's house, the second I was walking around the beach. That's weird. I wonder if that's an isolated case or if that is happening to other people. So far it's not crashed on my end. Carlos there, watering all the flowers on my behalf, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna go one more over. I'm gonna do one more go over on the islands. Just to see, specifically just look around the trees, because that might be where it is. Might be hiding up behind the tree somewhere. Yeah, because I've got 3 fossils, there should be a 4th one that I missed somehow. Maybe the digging spot's back up on my mountain. Nope, don't see it. While I'm here, I might as well drop a bunch of stuff into my storage. Because I'm running out of inventory space. Yeah, I've been playing this game for, I think, about 180 hours at this point, and I've not experienced a single crash. How many hours have I put into this? 175, close enough. Kinda like that, I might use that for something. Yeah, I like the honeycomb one better. Hi, Axtonic. Welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, I've got recipes that I forgot to learn. Brickwill. I got these from the Nook Miles Redemption service. Robot Hero. Super Fighting Robots! Mega Man! And Silo. So I can now build these things, which I do intend to build today, for the purposes of further decorating the island. Just going to put all these in favourites. So clay, wood, flimsy, shovel, iron nugget, hardwood, clay, stone, gold armour? Okay, well that's not happening today. Does anyone know how to make gold armour? Like, does anyone have that recipe that they can, like, make for me? If I sent you gold? Also, it requires 10 gold nuggets on its own, Jesus. I don't even have rocket, whatever the fuck that is, so... Yeah, that's not happening today. That's not going to happen for maybe like a week or so. But I can build these two at least. You can make that for me? Right, okay then, well... If you don't mind doing that later on, then that would be cool. I spent a bunch of Nook Miles recently. Like, the last time I streamed I had about 100,000 Nook Miles because I was just, like, saving them up. I've since spent a bunch just to get, like, all these recipes and, like, items and stuff for decorating the islands. And I still have over 50,000 Nook Miles. It's not loads of money, it's loads of miles. Also, this is cool. Like, look, check. Oops. Why did I press down on the D-pad when I mean to press up? Right, check this out. I got this from Shaking Hardwood Trees yesterday. It's called a soft serve lamp. Also, this thing's called a paper tiger. Nook's Cranny was selling this yesterday. And all it does is that. You just shot down a golden balloon. Nice. I did that a few days ago, like the last... It was either the last time I streamed or the time before that I did that. It contains a golden slingshot recipe. You know what the funny thing is? I've not even used that golden slingshot since, like, the night that I actually made it. I've just been using the standard slingshot and constantly repairing it with, like, cosmetic customization. Oh, right, I just remembered why I was in there to begin with. I need to, like, free up space. Derp. Rob Schneider, derp-de-derp, a derp-de-deely-derp-de-dum, until one day, a derp-de-deely-derp-de-derp-de-dum. Oh, wait a minute, I want the street lamp. Need that for decorating. Where does the street lamp fall under? Is that under housewares or miscellaneous perhaps? Shit, I don't know where that went. Might be under housewares. Oh wait, there is. Salvaged. Right, so I'll move all this stuff over here, because this is going to be for island decorating. I'm going to be putting them down as I go. And we'll move that cone there, and we'll move that cone there. Do I have like a dancing expression? I don't think I do. Is there a dancing expression in this game? A dancing reaction? I'm gonna sell weeds to that character. I'll probably do that later. I've got like a shit ton of weeds inside storage. I'm just freeing up space for now because I was running out. I'll talk to Leif and buy stuff shortly. First things first, I want to finish my daily routine. Still looking for that last fossil. I'm gonna go around and look for it. Did I harvest this spot? I forgot. Oh, I didn't harvest this spot. I didn't fossil? What the fuck is my brain telling me to say? Whenever I have, like, word salad issues, I no longer call it word salad like Moo does. I call it brain autofilling. Like, you know how when you type on your phone and it starts to, like, guess what you're about to say? Like, oh, I had a... and then it says good day or something? Yeah, well, my brain tends to autofill the wrong things like my phone does, so it's like I'll say the wrong thing when I'm meaning to say something else entirely. So yeah, brain autofill. That's going to be my new thing now. You're going to be travelling to a few islands. I don't know if I'll do that today. I haven't travelled to islands for a while. There isn't really anything I need from islands at the moment because I've got lots of money and fruits and stuff. There is going to be something happening in May though, May Day, which is basically where you can travel to like new Nuke Islands. And apparently, like, if you watch the update video Nintendo put on their like YouTube channel, you can see one of the new islands where you're like hopping about a maze over like holes and stuff. And when you do that, like if you look carefully in that trailer when they're doing that, you can see Rover in the background, like the character from the GameCube game. So I wonder if he has like some sort of role during May Day. I got something for you, a trek jacket. Oh cool, thank you Scoots. And yes, that's the Straw Hat flag up there. I love One Piece, it's really good. I've got like 2 episodes to catch up on, but other than that, I've still been watching like the current story arc that's been going on. Got a worn out one at home. It's pretty cool. This one's yours if you want it. Zip zoom. Zip zoom. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, I'll keep that one for a while. Yeah, you can interact with that. Yeah, check this out. I love how they just animate that. Oh yeah, I put down a bunch of benches here for people that want to like spectate a wrestling match, which is to say just spectating people rolling about on the ring like an idiot. Because you can like use this as a bed. At some point I would like to get 8 people on my, or like 7 people on my island and like just have everybody on the ring. Oh, I didn't know villagers can interact with that. But yeah, I've got a judge's bell as well. Right, I'm just going to go deposit these 3... I'm going to assess the 3 fossils for now because I can't find this 4th one. Usually it's 4 fossils, but I can't seem to find that 4th one. I'm going to guess at 0 these are brand new. Thanks to your hard work and the support of all the good folks of Kirby, the museum can now display more specimens than ever before. Thus, I am considering adding the fine works of art to this fine institution's repertoire. So if you should find yourself in possession of a piece of art, by all means, please do show it to me. Yeah, so this is a new thing. Where is the art museum? Oh, wait a minute. Actually, no, I thought the art museum was going to be upstairs because it seems kind of weird to not have anything up here. But yeah, this is a new thing where, if anyone remembers Red from the older games, like Red the Merchant, like sells you works of art, but he tends to sell you like shit stuff, or like, not shit stuff, it's more like bootleg versions of it. But yeah, that's a part of this update now, so I can now, like, buy art from Red, and if it's the legit deal, I can give it to Blethers to put into the museum. Right, so let's assess the fossils. I guess the art wing doesn't appear until I donate stuff to him first, so we'll worry about that later. So where does Red show up? Because I haven't seen him yet. Like, does he show up on a certain time of day or something? Oh, I've got at least one new thing in here, nice. Like, I haven't played that much Animal Crossing in general, except for the GameCube one. Like, the GameCube one was the one that I really got into back in the day. And Red was in that one as well, and he set up like a tent, I think at night time, on certain nights. And they would, like, sell you, like, mostly, like, bootleg, like, shitty versions of, like, artwork, but sometimes there would be, like, a legit one in there somewhere. Yeah, he probably would appear on random days, I guess. I guess I'll have to keep playing. I've been playing this game every single day since it came out. I haven't streamed it every day, of course. I don't have the commitment to do that kind of thing. But I have more or less played it every single day. At least a couple hours a day. Spinal Skull. Oh nice, the Spinosaurus is complete. Still trying to complete that T-Rex, by the way. I'm still missing, like, the body or the heads. What else did I get? Yeah, I'm just gonna sell these. Well, I would sell them, except Nook's Cranny is closed, so I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow to do that. Red is seen either roaming around your island or in his boat on a secret shore. Isabelle should have mentioned a suspicious character. Yeah, she didn't mention that. She did talk about how, like, Nook's Cranny was closed for the upgrade and that was it. Oh, there it is. How did I miss this? It was right here. Looked all over the island and I somehow missed that one. Sorry, I was compelled to ring the bell. Ring-a-ding-ding. Right, so I'm going to say this one's also one that I've already got. This can't be a new one, surely. I'm running out of, like, fossils, like, new fossils to find. I find it funny that when you, like, assess a single fossil, he just shouts "hoo-hoo," and you can actually hear it for some reason. Like, I know they play, like, a very tiny soundbite of, like, a phonetic letter, and it's supposed to sound like they're saying something, but for the most part it sounds like gibberish. But then you get simple words like hoo-hoo, and it actually does sound like he's saying that. Yeah, I'm gonna toss this back with the other stuff back at my house. Right, so let's drop... nope, not that. Let's set that there. I'm now going to start putting all this shit down around the islands. Oh yeah, I should probably craft that other stuff as well while I'm at it. Let me go build those other two things. I'll worry about the robot, the hero robot thing later. Also, this is my new DIY desk. Just gonna turn that volume down a little bit on that sound box. Alright, I need to... let me look at my recipes real quick to see what I need first. Right, so hardwood, clay, stone, iron. And where was the other one? What was the other one again? It was this, wasn't it? Clay, wood, flimsy shovel. And how do I make flimsy shovel again? Hardwood. Right, okay then, so let me try to remember all that. I need clay, wood, hardwood, iron, and stone. Right, okay then. I've still got like a bunch of eggs left over. Like, over the past week, I had like a very messy island full of like trees that were just like not placed down with like proper coherency to it. So I started eating a bunch of these eggs just to like uplift and move the trees around just so it looked more presentable. And I've still got all these eggs left over from the Bunny Day event, so I'm not sure what to do with these right now. I guess I'll just hold on to them for future uses. Right, okay then, so stone.
It's a stone, Luigi! You didn't make it!
Get some wood, get some hardwood, where is it? Here we go. And was I missing? I think I might be missing an ingredient. What was it again? Oh wait, the flimsy shovel, that I've got the ingredients for that. Alright, next up, flimsy shovel for the well. Oh yeah, so I learned this recipe yesterday from a message in a bottle. In fact, I'm gonna make that. I haven't made that one yet. I would assume there's like a knight's armor that you can also build as well, but I don't have the recipe for that yet. Okay, where was that last one? There it is. Right, there we go. Got everything I need now. I'll give you 150k for 60 clay. Let me see how much clay I've got. Yeah, if you want to do that, sure. I'll give you that later, once I open the gates. If you want to stick around for a short while, because I'm going to do some island stuff first and then I'll open the gates. Oh. Oh yeah, I caught an oarfish last night, so that's that. I'm gonna hold on to this ticket for when I go to Abel's. Yeah, I've just been stockpiling all my materials. Right, so let's see what this helmet looks like. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I would assume there's a gold variant of that as well, but you use a gold nugget if you get the recipe for it. Then you can become one of those like golden armor guys from Dragon Quest XI. Right, next up, as part of my daily chores, let's check all the hardwoods for wasps and furniture. This won't take too long because I know where all the hardwoods are now. There's one. You caught a coelacanth last night? Nice. Yeah, I caught one of those like a month ago. You can only find them on rainy days. Those are pear trees. gonna leave the twigs there for now, I'll clean those up later. Cypress plant. I don't know if I have this one yet. Oh yeah, I've got one of those. Oh, another furniture. Sewing machine, I think I have that one already. I think I bought a sewing machine from Nook's Cranny last week. I don't know if you can find more than 2 pieces of furniture a day on the island on trees. But if you do, then I found the 2 already. I found both. I've got 2 more wasps to find. I'm glad that my internet is holding steady right now because, oh shit. I have to mash the button quick there so that they don't actually hurt me since we're overlapping. But yeah, what was I just saying just now? Sorry, I literally forgot what I was about to say there when that happens. God damn it. I love it when I do that to myself. Oh yeah, you're happy that your Wi-Fi's holding up. My internet has been very unstable as of late. Like 2 nights ago, it was basically unusable for streaming purposes. Last night it was cutting off, not super frequently, but it was cutting off relatively frequently, like at least once an hour. Maybe like once every 30 minutes or so. Today, when I woke up, it was still like doing that, like once every 30 to 60 minutes it would like disconnect. And it would take like 2 minutes to like reconnect again. But thankfully now, at this time of day, it's actually fine. And there we go, that's all my wasps for the day. I don't think there's more than 4 per day. And I'm pretty sure there's no more furniture either, so I'm done harvesting all that shit. Let's go back and drop all the stuff that I want to hold on to for later. And then we're gonna like start decorating. And then once I'm done decorating, I'll talk to Leif, buy some stuff, decorate with that, and then I guess I'll open the gates. So we'll be doing that soon. Again, for anyone that comes to my island, if you're looking for recipes, these are all duplicates, so again, help yourself like that says. Yeah, let's not do that. Right, okay. Now let's buy my plants now. So what game was this guy from? Was it New Leaf on the 3DS? Didn't mean to cancel that there. Gonna buy some more of those. You can buy in bulk, but you can only buy 5 at a time. Let's get another 5. Gonna buy 10 of them and 10 of yellow. Leaf was on New Leaf. They could speed up the buying process a little bit because there's a lot of like idle animation that goes on during that, but other than that, it's fine, I guess. Gonna put some bushes around here, I guess. Oop. Two red at the back and two yellow at the front, on either side. My internet, in fact, has been so good since I started streaming that, bear with me while I look for it, that I have not dropped a single frame since I started. I feel like by acknowledging this, I'm risking jinxing it and it's gonna like go to shit, but I guess we'll find out soon. Let's get my Nook Miles. Well, I got the ×5 one, that's cool. 1,000 Nook Miles. Wow, that was quick. What's being built there? The upgraded Nook's Cranny is being built there. It won't be ready until tomorrow. Kinda wish it was ready today, but you know, didn't get it built fast enough when I bought the game. Yeah, let me just drop that. Plant something real quick so I can make room for that. Sometimes even 4 lines of inventory is not enough to do everything at once. A throwback race car bed, that's a cool one. Don't have that yet. Oh, that's cool, I like that. I like the honk when you land on it. That's awesome, I like that one. Definitely gonna replace my bed with that when I go back to my house. Let me first plant these bushes. Oh yeah, since this is where Nook's Cranny is, let's just drop all the stuff that I intend to sell here. Don't really need any of this stuff. How did you get the diner sign? I think I got that from a balloon as well, actually. Yeah, I've got a ton of wasp nests. I think I've got like at least 30 of them inside my house. So I don't really need any more than that. But let's see if I can plant all 20 of these so I can get that final Nook Miles achievement. Now let's move the yellow ones up here for convenience sake. Oh, won't be able to do that then. See, I could put the bushes in here, but I kinda like going through this small bit, like when I use the ladders to go up and down. So, not having that available might be an inconvenience. I'm just gonna do it for now and just wait until these grow. Oh, the fuck? Oh, there we go. Hang on a second. Trying to properly dig a hole in the middle there. That was weird, I don't know what the fuck I just hit there, but I hit something. Maybe the side of the wall. A little bit finicky that, isn't it? Is it possible to buy things with the Nook shopping from balloons? What do you mean by that exactly? I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that wording. Do you mean sell stuff that you get from the balloons? Because yes, you can do that. Like, if you mean making money off of the stuff that the balloons drop, then yes. It's 5 PM. Yeah. Just coming on to 5 PM. And that makes 20, so that should be one more Nook Miles achievement done. Easy 1000. Surprising Snake. Good name. If something drops from a balloon, can you buy it again with the Nook shopping? Oh, right, you mean like... Yeah, it should appear in the catalogue. Like, if I go in... What was the name of that thing? It was like a car or something? A car bed? It should show up. Yeah, there it is. As long as you actually pick it up, it should be added to your Nook shopping catalogue. Let's go make a watering can, because I need to start watering these bushes. So I'll be opening the gate soon, maybe within the next 20 to 30 minutes, if you want to do that transaction with me with the clay. Nice. Does it make beeps if I bang off the wall? Nah. Okay then, that's still cool though, that's awesome, I like that one. Easily one of my favourite pieces of furniture yet. What was this one again? Floating biotape thingy? Alright, that. I wonder if I can customize the watering can I'm holding on to. Yes, you can. Right, good. I don't know how close that is to breaking, but it's probably like relatively close at this point because I've used it for a bit. We're just gonna completely fix that up. There we go. You can't customize everything. Like, in terms of axes, you can only customize / heal up the metal axes. If it's a flimsy or a stone axe, it doesn't work. Which is a little bit annoying if you're like trying to harvest wood or bamboo without chopping the tree down. But other than that, it's not a big a deal really. Now let's see how much 300 wheat is going to give me. I know how it feels to start pulling weeds and suddenly realise, wow, this could take a while. Exactly. I had a feeling that gardening should make you happy, Melee. Which is why I've decided to buy weed from you, a very
I'll buy this at a high price, stranger.
And if you act now, I'll double what Nooklings offer. What the Nooklings offer, that's 20 per clumps of weeds. Okay then. It's not a whole lot, really, to be honest. Nah. I mean, it's still relatively a lot more than what Nooks was offering, but I like to keep the clumps of weed for recipe purposes, so no deal. I'm just going to put that back in storage. I was hoping to get like maybe 30,000 for that much, but nah. Oh yeah, did anyone hear that Resident Evil 4 is, like, getting a remake? Like, because I'm not sure how to feel about that. I've talked about it before, but I'm not, like, I think that game has aged remarkably well. I don't think it needs a remake, to be honest. Forgot to check the Able Sisters shop. Let's see what's in stock for today. Oh, by the way, every time I talk to... what's the other one called? Sable? Every time I talk to Sable, I now get, like, patterns for, like, furniture. And today is no different, so that's cool. After you, like, talk to her enough to get all the backstory and the lore and stuff, she just gives you, like, something new every day. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? That was a terrible joke. What do I want? Don't know if I want anything from this selection, really. I mean, the diner apron looks kind of cool. I like this. That would go well with my explorer's hat. This one looks more like a Boy Scout shirt because of the colour scheme. In fact, this one looks like a Boy Scout one as well, but I like this colour scheme. This one looks more explorer looking. Striped shirt. Yeah, there's not a whole lot here that interests me today, it seems like. And for some reason there's like 5 million colour pacifiers here. I like the Viking helmets, but I've already bought these from Abel, so I've got these like 3 colour variants. I've got a feeling that Joel from Vinesauce has bought one of these Viking helmets, or somebody sent him one. Let's get the green striped shirt, sure. Any good shorts? Or pants or whatever? Can't wear that over that, okay. What's the most expensive thing here that I want? Well, it's not quite close to 3,000, but I'll buy it anyway. I'll buy this first. We'll just use the ticket, fuck it. Right, so I'm now going to water all the bushes and then I'm going to open the gates. So I'm almost done with my chores. Oh yeah, I need to also like decorate the island, which I will work on as I do this. Did I get both of them? Can't even tell if I actually hit both of them there with the water. Right, it looks like I got it that time. Yeah, I was hoping Code Veronica would be the next one to remake, because that game... I'm sure that game is still decent, but like Resident Evil 2 and 3, it's probably aged a fair bit and it would do with a nice remake. Code Veronica was the first Resident Evil game I ever saw. Like, I had a Dreamcast when I was younger, or like one of my siblings had a Dreamcast, my older siblings, and I used to watch them play Code Veronica. That was my first RE experience, so that one kind of holds more significance to me than the other games. I've never like played it myself, I only watched like my sibling play it, but I watched him play it all the way to the end. And I have thought about streaming Code Veronica, maybe I'll do that later this year, because I don't think we're getting a remake for that anytime soon. Where did those other bushes go? Sorry, I was trying to figure out where I was going there to find the other ones. I think there's like some by the museum, and then there's some at my house. Here we go. Right, okay, so... yeah, maybe someday I'll stream Code Veronica, like the original one, or the Dreamcast version of the game. I think I have it on my PS4 actually, it's one of the PS2 games that you can like play digitally. But I don't know if the PS2 version is better than the Dreamcast one. I would assume the Dreamcast one is like the definitive edition because better console in terms of like the specs and stuff, so it would run better. Kind of like Rayman 2. But the Dreamcast version of that is like the best version of the game. I hear a balloon, I'll get that in a sec. I don't even know if you have to do the watering here. Also, I think that balloon contains bells because yellow. The colour doesn't necessarily guarantee the contents, but it just, I think it means that you're more likely to get a certain content that the colour donates or denotes. And the yellow one, more often than not, gives me bells, so I'm going to say it's going to give me like 1,000 or 10,000 bells. Or 5,000. Let's find out. For a minute there I thought the present disappeared. I mean it did, it disappeared behind the tree, but I thought it like despawned. Okay, well it's not bells, it's clothing. What is this? Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's a thing. Right, so last thing on the agenda before I open up for multiplayer, let's put some of this decoration stuff down. Put a street lamp there. Let's look for spots where street lamps can be put around. So Melee, I bought this cardigan shirt combo, but I didn't quite get what I was bargaining for. Any chance you're in the market, Dagnabbit? What kind of offer? How's about 1,092 bells? Sure. Great, it's a deal. I don't think I've got a cardigan shirt combo yet, so that's something new. Way to help me, Melee. Now I can buy a new weight bench. Oh wait, that's the wrong thing. It is. I think I might put the streetlights here actually. I've got like two more, I think. One, two, yeah, those two. So put one there. Push that down a little bit. And we'll put one here. Right, I'm gonna go to the beach now so I can put this Leif chair down. I'll put it down on this side because there's less coconut trees obscuring this side. Actually, I might put it up here. It doesn't have to be on the sand itself. Do you have a recipe for a diner table I could check for you? Oh. I guess I'll move this up a little bit. That kinda works, I guess. Don't want it facing... I don't want it... It's back to the wall, though. I think there would work. Yeah, sure. I can always change that later. How much stuff to have left to put down? Construction signs, silo, brick, well, cone, and cone. The cones are optional. I might put the cones around with the construction sign when I'm going to look for that new place to build a house. Which I think I'll do like tomorrow or something. Right, so you want a diner table? Let's see what we got here. Again, this is mostly bunny stuff. I've got a wooden end table. It's not a diner table though. But I do have at least some form of a table. Nah, I don't have it, unfortunately. I'll show you what the wooden end table looks like since I've got that already. I would assume you have one as well, but let's see where it is. Where is the wooden end table I've got? Oh, you want the pamphlet? I've got like two of them. You can take one if you want. I don't think I've actually made a pamphlet yet. I've learned it though. I don't see the wooden end table unless this is it. No. Sorry, I can't seem to find it right now, but I have learned it. Unless I'm vine blinding right now, but probably not. Let me double check that I did learn that one. I think I did. Yeah, I did learn that one. Back you go. Back you go, if I could stop hitting the wrong button. Right, well, I'll take that. I'll take that pan float and give it to you when you come online. Well, if anyone's wondering what my turnip prices are, don't bother, because 1, I've been getting shite prices all week, and 2, Nook's Cranny is shut, so I can't even check. Right, so I'm gonna have to look for a good place to put the well and the silo down. Might put the well over here, actually. This seems a bit empty for something to put in. Yeah, I guess that kind of works. Let's move that down a tiny bit. A couple smidges over to the sides. Yep, there we go, that's good. Next up, the silo. Might put that up here, possibly. Actually, I've got a really good idea. Brainstorm moment. After I'm done decorating, I'm going to ask Isabel what my star ranking is, because last I checked it was 3. This decorating might push it up to possibly 4. I don't think it's going to be 5, but I think I might be close enough to getting 4 now. Before I do that, let's see how big this is, because I want to try something. Okay, it's 2 by 2. Gonna do a little bit of terraforming here real quick, because I've got like a cool idea. Oh, hey, Green Yoshi guy. Not much. How are you doing today? Let me just get rid of that real quick. Just trying to make some room here. Let me extend. Let me expand this a little bit. Sorry if I can speak English today. No. Sorry, I wasn't aiming for that. I was aiming for this spot. There we go. And then curve that out. Just needed a little bit of extra real estate there. I'll come back to that in a second. I need some fruit. Right, well there you go, 10,000 bells that time. So yeah, most of the time you'll get bells from yellow ones. I forgot what the rest of the colours, not guarantee, but almost always guarantee. They tend to increase the chances of a certain kind of item that you get. Just need to get some energy because I'm going to move a couple trees around. You'll see what I'm going to do shortly. I just need to move a couple things real quick. Thanks, Carlos, for getting in my way. Don't even think I need to move that second tree, really. I just want to put this one here. Or... actually, I'll put it there. Just have to move it back by one tile, because I need to, like, extend the terraforming over in one tile. Still playing with the new stuff in Mario Maker. Oops. My accuracy at trying to, like, terraform specific bits is really off. Specific spits. I hope this looks good once I'm done with this. You'll see what I'm trying to do. So I'm going to put something else up here. Right, okay, that's good. Now we climb up here. Right, okay, perfect. And now for the finishing touch. Silo. Yeah, we'll have the doors and windows showing for that one. So now it'll look like that from a distance Godzilla is attacking a building. Or some semblance of a building. So let me go back far enough to see what it looks like. God damn it, Carlos, can you move your fucking fat ass? Or I can just automatically jump when I actually need it. There we go, kind of. I mean, let me see it from... I'm gonna see it from the side of my house, see if that looks any better. Let's try climbing up a little bit. See, from there, that looks fantastic. That looks really fucking good. I mean, you can still see the platform a little bit, but you can ignore that quite easily and just look at the subjects. But yeah, that's pretty cool, I like that. Kudos to me. Right, okay, so what have I got left? I have one more thing, I think. I've got a construction sign, I know where to put that. I've made a spot on the very far top left side of the island for a new plot, so I'm going to put that down there for now. I'll be opening the gates very shortly. I know I've said that like 5 times, but I will be opening them very shortly. I'm almost done with all my offline work. This game is addicting as fuck. So I think the next villager plot will be built all the way over here. As you can see, all these trees kind of like lining up toward this spot. So we're going to toss the construction sign here, I guess, and a couple cones for now. And maybe that will make the difference between 3 stars and 4 stars. Assuming that I haven't already made 4 star. Oh yeah, I forgot I put this down yesterday. I've got a fucking satellite dish all the way over here. If I can get down on that side. So I can now spy on the entire island. I'm like China, but less evil. Oh yeah, there's also this as well. You can't really do anything with it, but if you hold down the button, it looks like you're looking through the telescope. This just in, MeleeKirby is now banned from China because he made that joke. Not that I give a shit. Fuck you, China. Right, so let's go talk to Isabel. Let's see what my current star rating is. I'm hoping that I've got 4 stars now. And then I'm going to open the gates. I'm pretty much done with all my designing for today. Right, island evaluation time. Let's see what my results are. Nice, 4 stars. This is big. We're a regular on many folks' list of top 10 places they would like to visit. Allow me to read an excerpt from the feedback that I gathered. I stopped visiting the island because my brother moved here, but I instantly fell in love with this place. Many communities build themselves so big and bright that they can hardly make out a star in the night sky. Not on Kerberg. I shall be a regular visitor to its shores and skies for some time. Well, there you have it. Compared with the last report, more folks responded positively to our island scenery. Of course, there's always room for improvement, isn't there? So keep contributing however you can, and soon this island will be decorated to perfection. I know there's recipes and items in the Nook Stop that would make a big impact on the island scenery. Saving up and redeeming your miles is a perfect way to add some decorative flair to this place. But there's just one more thing I would like to mention. I came across a number of reports that mention an overabundance of trees on our island. Guess I'm gonna have to start removing all those coconut trees around the island. I don't really need them anymore. Apparently there's been a few incidents of folks getting lost in the woods and fearing for the worst. Like missing their favourite TV programme. I love trees as much as you do, but if our residents feel the island is too rural, we need to listen. And there you have it. Right, so I think I'm going to remove all the coconut trees like next time I play this, I guess. But I'm good for now, thank you. At least I got 4-star rankings, so we're not too far off from getting a full 5-star island. I've just got to do a little bit more work on the island itself. Gate shall be open momentarily. Just the last couple of things to finish off here. I keep forgetting that I've got the Nook shopping application. I tend to just do it at the terminal just because I'm used to it by this point. But yeah, I've got the Nook shopping app there. Alright, so if anyone wants to play online now, get your switches fired up because I'm about to open the gates. Also, make sure your switches are updated as well, of course. There was like a new firmware update like 2 days ago. And of course, update the game. I don't know what the firmware update was for. I think it was like minor bug fixes with the major firmware update from a week ago. But yeah, my Switch was asking me to like update, like restart the system to update it, and that happened like yesterday. Right, let me capture this dodo code so that I can put it on screen for you guys. Right, got the code, let me just put it on screen. Just a moment. It takes a moment for me to put it up on the screen once I screenshot it. Just because Windows is a bit slow. Oh, hang on a second. There we go. Crop that period out because we don't need that. Perfect. Right, so there's the dodo code. Anyone that wants to come in, you can do so now. I think to visit you, you have to have Nintendo Online. I think it has to work both ways with the online service. You had it, but your trial ended. Oof. Yeah, I think you need the Nintendo Online service to use both visiting and, like, visiting, like, what's the opposite of visiting? Like, having visitors. I think all the online functionality requires the online service, unfortunately, so that's kind of unfortunate. I wish I could send you the stuff, but you need to, like, play online to give me the stuff and vice versa. Right, so let's see, what should I do right now while I wait for you guys to join? I guess I'll just, I don't know, enjoy the scenery, just look around. Can't think of much to do at the moment. Guess I'll use the Nook terminal thing to get, like, more decorations. Oh yeah, I've got an idea. I'm gonna get rid of all the coconut trees in the meantime. I'm sure that while nobody's here yet, I can still, like, uplift all the coconut trees that I don't need, so I'm gonna do that. I mean, look at all these coconut trees. This was me trying to make as much money as possible. I no longer need these now because I've got over 6 million bells in the bank. I'm pretty sure that these trees are the culprit that are causing that feedback where it's like, oh, there's way too many trees. I mean, I have a lot of other trees besides this, but not to this degree. Like, not to this overabundancy, if that's even a word. I wish there was an option to just, like, bulk eat them all, just, like, eat all 10 at once. Would certainly speed the process up a little bit. Also, how the fuck am I eating the coconuts through this helmet? I'm just gonna leave the holes there because the holes disappear on the next day. I'm too lazy to, like, bury them all again. Yeah, some of the coconut trees didn't grow for some reason. I think they were too close to the edges. Noticing a little bit of a reflection there on the helmet while I'm eating the coconut. You see that? It's a very weird looking reflection. I'm not sure if that's a reflection or if that's like a lens flare effect that's going on there, but something's happening. I'm just going to toss all these coconut trees into the trash because I no longer need this many. The reason I had this many coconut trees was because compared to the other foreign fruits, you didn't make that much bells off of this. And at one point I harvested like 60 coconuts from like several trees around the island. And I thought to myself, well, I could sell 60 coconuts for, I don't know, like 15,000 bells or something. It was very low. Or I could plant all 60 coconuts and like get like 60 times 3. So I did that. I ended up like putting all 60 coconuts down, and then I had way too many like trees. But I was getting like maybe 50,000 bells per like harvest. So it was a decent amount of money. At the cost of making the place look clean, but still. I would assume the oarfish is like 1x2 in size, so let me just put that down first. Oh shit. It's like fucking 2x3. I don't even think I can set anything on top of that. Yeah, the oarfish is really thick. I got that last night. I think I might keep that one. Actually, no, let's get rid of that one. Did I run out of energy? Again, all these coconut trees are going to go in the trash momentarily. If I eat this one as well, I have one more inventory space. I can pick up 3 more trees. And then we're going to go to the trash pile. Alright, we know what time this is. This is the time for me to pick up my phone and check my emails. Because I can't do jack shit while this is happening. Oh yeah, so Trials of Mana dispatched today. I might get it tomorrow. I'm not expecting it tomorrow though, because the coronavirus is causing like delays in deliveries and shit. So at the earliest, I might get it tomorrow. I might get it over the weekend. I might get it early next week. Probably like Saturday or Monday. If not like sometime next week. But when I get that, I'll stream it. I'm looking forward to playing Trials of Mana. Especially having just came off of playing Dragon Quest XI. Square Enix has been putting out some really good shit lately, like Final Fantasy VII Remake just came out. I haven't played it. I don't intend to play that one anytime soon, but I've heard a lot of people really like that one. Oh yeah, I like the Hylian shield and Triforce combo shirt that you got going on there. That's a really nice design. The only thing that would make that cooler is if there was like a Master Sword on the back. I haven't checked the back of your shirt yet, so... I don't know if you can even like design the back of the shirt. You might be able to. Right, let's toss all these coconut trees in the trash. Oh, it's the royal... What is it? The royal insignia or something? The royal crest? For the Hylian family? That's cool. That's just as good as a Master Sword, to be honest. That's still like an iconic design. Alright, there goes all the coconut trees. I'm gonna take this actually and... Oh, right. I can't move that stuff with me. Ah well. If you need any of these fossils, just help yourself, I guess, because I'm just gonna sell them anyway. Kinda weird how we keep bumping into each other today. Let's chat. The air is so much... You got a new hat? Turn around so I can see it. I can't see your hat from that angle. The air's so much yummier when there's lots of plants around. It's like candy for your lungs. Oh, that's cool. I see it. It's the Zelda logo. Is that a Link Between Worlds logo? Or not Between Worlds. What's the SNES one? Link to the Past? Face the camera so I can like zoom in. There we go. I can see it now. That's really good. Yeah, I think that's from A Link to the Past. With the big giant sword that like sticks through the logo. Should probably fix my shovel because it's probably about to break. Having dug up like 20 coconut trees. I know you get nuke miles for like having items like your tools destroyed and stuff, but I don't really care about that. It's probably not worth the effort of getting like, what, 1,000 nuke miles or something? Oh yeah, you want that recipe, don't you? Come over here. There you go. So yeah, I think the pan flute requires wood or something? Wood and bamboo? I forgot what it was. You know it? Right, okay then. Guess I'll just put that back in the pile then. I had more duplicate recipes yesterday, but one of my friends came by and picked up several of them they didn't learn yet, so I don't remember what they were, but there were some stuff. Right, so I'm going to continue getting my coconut trees uprooted. Make my beach great again. Which is to say, make the beach habitable again, because it's just like absolutely clogged up with trees. At least I don't have to worry about balloons going by, since that never happens during online play. If you have a player on your island, the balloons are disabled. I mean, I like it when balloons go by because there's a potential to get like a good item or something, but it's annoying when it happens in the middle of like a chore that you're doing. It's like you'll get really focused in on like a certain chore and then you'll start to hear the balloon going by and it completely disrupts your like current flow. Just gonna move all this stuff down here, don't need that. Balloon bad, yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna change my outfit for a little bit because I've been using this one for the whole session. Let's become the Green Ranger.
It's morphin' time!
You want the armor? Oh yeah, I do want the armor. Oh, I get that reference.
Engine a go-go, baby!
I hope we get Beautiful Joe again, because it seems like Platinum's like making a bunch of games at the moment. Like, they recently did that Kickstarter to bring the Wonderful 101 to the Switch and stuff. Oh yeah, I should be getting that, I think next month, by the way. Because I did back that project. I'll be getting a physical edition of the Wonderful 101. I hope I like it. You're lost. If you can hear the stream, I'm currently on the very left side of the island. I'm uprooting trees. But yeah, Beautiful Joe, I played the first one on the GameCube, and I think I played like the DS game when that first came out, like the original DS. Those were pretty good games, like very good like side-scrolling beat-em-ups with a very good art direction. There was like a sequel on the GameCube, I never played that one, and there was like a spin-off which was meant to be like a Smash Bros. Style game, but apparently that game was shit, so I didn't miss much. Still gonna have some coconut trees here, just like spaced out sparingly. But yeah, I do hope that we end up seeing, like, I think Capcom owns the rights to Beautiful Joe, but they've done jack shit with it. It was technically made by Platinum. Like, it used to, like, it was made by, what was their former company called? I think it was like Clover Studios or something. Before they left, before Clover shut down, and the people that worked there became Platinum. So maybe, hopefully, they can like buy the IP back and like actually start making shit with it again. Because that would be nice. I mean, they've got financial backing from Tencent now, so who knows? Maybe they could buy it back from Capcom and start making, like, port the old Beautiful Joe games, the first two, and then just, like, maybe make another one. Basically do a Bayonetta and, like, okay, we'll port the first two games to all modern systems, or, like, on the Switch or whatever. Just put them on any system, and then we'll make a third one. I don't think they would do that. They'd probably just like port the first two games, but I'd be like at this point I'd be fine with anything. Whoa, what the fuck? Okay, that was weird. My shovel was spinning there for a moment because the game like delayed, I guess. My shovel went spin! Let's see, I've got room for one more. Again, I don't need to bury these holes up again because they'll disappear the next day. Henshin is Japanese for transform. It's using Kamen Rider. I know what Kamen Rider is. It's kind of like a Power Rangers style show. Spin! I like it how when the game's like delaying for a moment, you just see that spinning animation for an extended period. Oh, full on items, okay. It's gonna have to go toss this to the trash. I should have put a trash bin down over here before I opened the gates, but that's fine. Doesn't take long to get back to my house. Not sure what the fuck Punchy's doing back there. Coconut, 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 and so on. Just infinite coconuts. Oh yeah, see Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Whenever Ryu from Street Fighter does like the, I think it's like not the Shoryuken or the Hadouken, it's like the stronger Hadouken, like the red fireball. When he does that, it sounds like he's shouting coconuts. Like next time you play that, listen for it. You'll not unhear it. He just shouts coconuts, coconuts. Where did you go, Penguin Lady? I don't see you. Yeah, so even though the game got updated, I still can't see the players on the minimap. Like, you'd think it would show you, like, their markers or something, but it doesn't appear to do that. You're at Abel's. Right, okay, then I'm gonna come over. I'll harvest all these fruits later. Probably harvest them off the stream, really. You don't need to see me harvesting my fruits. Gonna take a break from getting coconut trees right now and just see what Penguin Lady's up to. I was wondering why Abel was like speaking to nobody, but I think that only happens when somebody is inside the dressing booth. I guess that makes sense because they're technically in talking mode right now. Well, somebody's in there. Let's see, let's change my suit to something else. I wonder when Breath of the Wild 2 is coming out. I don't think it's coming out this year. I think that rumour of all the Mario remasters is going to be like the big thing for this year. That and Paper Mario for Switch. At least I would like to hope that's what's going to happen this year. I think Breath of the Wild is going to be a 2022 game, or 2021, sorry. But yeah, whenever it comes out, I'm excited for Breath of the Wild 2. The first one was amazing. But yeah, fingers crossed that we get like all those Mario remasters, we get like 3D World and we get Paper Mario on Switch. Like, Nintendo's been very quiet lately. I guess due to the coronavirus, they're still like trying to hammer out the plans for the rest of the year, which I guess is understandable. But I think come June, they're going to like properly outline what's going to be happening for the back half of this year. And I think they will do like a Mario blowout, and it's just going to be a lot of Mario stuff. Let's see how many coconuts to have. Right, close enough. Again, an option to like just bulk eat them all at once would have been nice. I think eventually they'll add something like that. I think just over time, like as frequently as this game is getting updated, I'm sure Nintendo will eventually add more quality of life additions to speed up certain aspects of the game. Like, bulk crafting would also be nice. Like, if you want, say for example, you've got like 10 manila clams and you want to make a full stack of fish bait, I think that would be a nice addition as well, so you can just like do that all in one go, rather than do like 10 crafting animations back to back. I do appreciate the... oh right. I run out of energy. I do appreciate that you like burying the holes, but they disappear the next day anyway, so... it's not really something you have to do, but I appreciate the sentiment nonetheless. So I went into my local grocery store lately to get, like, you know, the usuals, just like food and shit to survive, because essentials. And they've now put up, like, big... you know how, like, when you go to a restaurant and you go to, like, the salad bar and they've got, like, a big glass windshield... what do you call it? It's like a sneeze guard to prevent people, like, spreading germs onto the salads. Yeah, well, my local grocery store now has, like, big... it's not glass, but it's, like, big plastic sheets that, like, separate the customer and the person behind the counter. So they put those up now, like, they put them up, like, earlier this week, I think. So yeah, that was something. I mean, I've got a face mask now, so whenever I go out, I just put the face mask on. Well, when I go into the store, I put it on, like I walk to the store, put the face mask on and go inside. When I go out for my walks, I don't even bother with the face mask, unless I'm, like, in a situation where I have to, like, walk by several people, but... As I've been doing my walking, people have just been, like, keeping up with social distancing and stuff, so it's not really a major concern. But yeah, these are just some weird times we've been living in right now. Again, thanks China for fucking over the world for a few months, at the very least. I've been harbouring more and more of a resentment toward that country for the number of things they've done to, like, kind of screw over the worlds. And this is just, like, the cherry on the cake, I guess you could say, the cherry on the cake. It's almost done getting all these coconut trees done. Just a few more to go, I think. Well, more than a few, but we're getting there. But China is great. I like how Winnie the Pooh was banned there. Oh yeah, so you know how like China just bans anything that even remotely makes fun of China? So I've been binge watching The Simpsons on Disney Plus. I'm on season 18 now, I think. I think it was 16 or 17, I've just been going through them quickly. They had an episode where they go to China, because I think it was Patty or Selma, it was one of those two, wanted to adopt a Chinese baby. And they made quite a few jokes at China's expense, and I was thinking to myself, oh boy, I wonder if China banned this episode in China. And I looked it up, and rightfully enough, they did ban it, so no fucking surprises there. You know what's funny? Some of the episodes of The Simpsons where they go to different countries in the world have been banned in their respective countries. Like, the episode where they go to Japan has been banned in Japan. The one where they go to Brazil's been banned in Brazil. I don't understand it, but like it feels like they just can't take a sense of humour, or they don't have a sense of humour rather, but whatever. It's their decisions, I guess. It just kind of feels like poor form to be like, oh look, they made fun of us, let's not show that in this country. We do not like being made fun of. Simpsons bad. Oops. I wish they, like, it's a little bit too late. I mean, they could always do it in the future, but it's a little bit late for a quality Simpsons episode to feature it. But I wish they would visit Scotland as, like, a proper episode. Like, they went to Scotland once for, like, the third act of an episode where they go looking for the Loch Ness Monster. And they were only there for, like, what? A few minutes? Like, 3 to 4 minutes, and then that was it. And there was a couple jokes in there and such, but it wasn't like a full-on episode, like where they go to a different country. Yeah, let me actually, I've got plenty of room for more trees. I was gonna like dump these trees, but I can get some more. Also, I know a couple people who hate Groundskeeper Willie. Like, I know people in Scotland, like some friends, who hate Groundskeeper Willie as a character. I think he's fucking hilarious. Like, yeah, they depict him as, like, a really scummy character that has, like, no redeemable qualities, but I find that kind of funny, actually. But how dare you make fun of a grocery owner that has, like, an Indian accent? How dare you? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a fucking shitty documentary about it, and they'll end up, like, banning him from the show entirely. I can't believe Apu has been, like... He hasn't technically been removed from The Simpsons, but his voice actor is refusing to, like, voice Apu. So, for all intents and purposes, Apu's no longer in The Simpsons now, so... Good going, whoever that guy that made that documentary was. But yeah, Groundskeeper Willie's quite funny. He certainly has a lot of good moments. Like, I love that joke when when Homer and Mr. Burns go to Scotland to get the Loch Ness Monster, and Groundskeeper Willie is tagging along with them, and he's like, "Oh, I haven't seen my family in years," and it's like a really old guy and a woman with like typical like kilts and stuff. He walks up to them and has a back and forth exchange, and it basically goes like this: "So you're back, son? Aye. I guess you'll be going soon then. Aye." And then they just walk away. Like, they shrug and walk away. Like, they don't even make a big deal of it. I find that funny. But yeah, the thing with The Simpsons is it makes fun of every, like, culture and stuff. Like, I hate that one person that's just like, oh, Apu... Like, not that it's racist or anything, but it was kind of framed like it was maybe racist because of, like, the accent, but it's like... Groundskeeper Willie has a Scottish accent, but you don't see me going up in arms about it. I think it's funny. Like, if you can't laugh at yourself, then, you know, maybe don't consume the media that you don't like it from, that you don't like the portrayal. But then again, like, Japan bans an episode where they go to Japan and Brazil bans that and so on, so whatever. If they want to do it, then fair enough, I guess, but guess some people just can't take a joke. Oh, there's a recipe bottle. Let's see what this is. I'm almost done with all the trees, by the way. There's not that many left. Dear mysterious stranger, I dreamed I was an ultra super big time master of DIY. Here's a recipe I made in my dream, but I put the recipe in the bottle that someone else could make it to. If you make it, scream I made it. Derwin, aka DIY Man. No idea who that is. Oh. Really? It's a very simple recipe, it's a wooden chest. It's like fucking bottom tier recipe right there. Like, with that text I was thinking, oh, it's going to be something good, it's going to be like a golden armor set or something. Oh yeah, I want the armor. You mean the robot thing, or what? How did I make that again? Let me check. Rocket, gold armor. I don't even have gold armor. Tell me what I need. Do you have rocket as well? Because I'm lacking a rocket. You can make gold armor. What I would assume golden nuggets, but what else do I need? And I'll take it out of my storage. Eight golden nuggets, right, okay then. Right, the golden armor, or the golden nuggets, sorry, are sitting next to the DIY bench. Oops. Might as well wear it, just to see what it looks like. Thank you. Right, okay then. I'll wear that for now until I have the rest of the stuff, because I still need like a rocket and more golden nuggets. So again, I won't be able to make the robot thing today, but that's going to be something I'll do in the near future, probably. Alright, see you later. You can press the minus button, by the way, if you want to leave immediately and not have to run back to the airport. I'm just going to finish I'm going to finish uplifting all the coconut trees now. And then I think I'll pay off that loan finally and see what happens. Like, paying off the loan is the last thing I'm going to do today. I've been streaming for 2 hours and 20 minutes. Right, okay then, so we'll finish up soon. I'm trying to think of other good moments with, like, Groundskeeper Willie. I forgot which one it is, but there's a good Treehouse of Horror episode where... You know Treehouse of Horror, it's got, like, 3 Halloween segments. There was one where in each Halloween segment, they had a running gag where Groundskeeper Willie gets killed off. And then by the 3rd segment, when he gets killed off again, he's like, "Oh, I'm bad at this!" And then he just, like, keels over and dies. That was a pretty good joke, I like that. Like, the payoff on that one was pretty funny. I think that was like Treehouse of Horror 5 or 6, I forgot which one that was. But yeah, I think it's Dan Castellaneta, the guy that voices Homer Simpson, that does Groundskeeper Willie's voice. I'm talking about, like, Groundskeeper a lot right now. I don't know, I'm trying to think of stuff to talk about while I'm doing this mundane work. I think my thumbnail will just have, like, Groundskeeper Willie in the corner of the thumbnail, and people are just going to wonder what the context of that is before they click the video, if they even bother to click it. And if you do click the video, hi! And if you're still watching, I guess you can stop watching now that you know what the context is, but thanks for watching. Ever since I built these stairs in front of my house, I've noticed that a bunch of my villagers are, like, congregating around here. I guess they think that it's, like, part of the environment and not part of my house. Which is weird. Let's talk to Sprinkle, see what she has to say. I love all the amazing discoveries I made on my walks, like cute flowers and places to hide things. Right, so we're almost done. Like, this is the last bulk of the trees. The rest of them are just, like, a couple at the top, and that's it. So we'll be done getting all these trees out by the next 5 minutes, if even that. One year later. It really does feel like it just drags on when you're trying to eat 10 of them at once. They probably will add, like, a feature to be like eat 10 or something, or just eat whatever. And it'll all happen in one go. Right, things are starting to look a little bit more neat and tidy now. Leave that tree there. I think that's pretty much it. There's like a couple trees sitting here. Let's remove this one. Crafting 10 manila clams at once. Yeah, exactly. I mentioned that earlier. It would be nice if Nintendo like gave you the option. It's not dark enough for that to light up yet. If they gave you the option to like craft, just bulk craft everything to speed up the process. Now that all my all the excess trees have been gone, now I can see Gulliver, the Gulliver seagull thing, and the recipes more easily now. Also means I can harvest more manila clams without running into the trees, so that's good. Gonna toss the rest of these coconut trees in trash. Oops. Out of curiosity, I'm going to talk to Isabelle again because I want to see if she tells me about the trees being in overabundance now that I'm done with that. She might give me some other feedback now that I've gotten rid of all of them. Still a 4-star rating. Here's some feedback. Back in my day, the key to a good life was a low reset rate. You feel what I'm getting at? I don't actually, but okay. What I'm saying is, this here on Kerberg got going on, this one sharp look how we got that. Right, okay then. According to the recent feedback, the general sentiment is this island lacks appealing scenery. What the fuck are you talking about? I've got lots of stuff around here. I think the only way to respond to this information, decorate the entire island head to toe, or from stream to sea. Right, okay. I mean, I'm still working on getting items to decorate the island with, so that's going to take some time. One more thing I'd like to mention. Too many items lying around cluttering up the islands. Right, okay then, so let's tidy all that up then. At least it stopped saying there was too many trees now, so that's good. I think I've got like some items lying around that I can pick up and maybe put in storage. Like this, for example. I'll pick up all the tree branches and like clumps of weed as well while I'm doing this. And then I'll try talking to her again after that. Yeah, I'll just put all the fish in my storage. I was going to set it out here just so I could like pick it up and immediately go into the shop, but whatever. When I play this again tomorrow, I'm just going to like take all this stuff out of storage and then just run toward the shop. Oh yeah, if you're wondering what this dark patch is, this is where I'm going to be putting stairs. I'm going to like put stairs there, or like a ramp, sorry, and I'm going to put a ramp here, so that dark patch just represents where I want to put those. Haven't done that yet. I might put one down today and another one tomorrow. How the fuck did you get up here? Oh wait, you must have taken the ramp on that far end. The goat had a flea. I didn't even notice that. You'd think if he had a flea, he would be too busy, like, being irritated to, like, actually water the plants, but let's double check. Oh, there he is. I don't think he does. I don't see any. Let me try talking to him. Nah, he's fine. Nope, he's fine. Just double checking. Yeah, the fleas have stopped appearing on villagers as of this month. And I think they're in season until like September or something, so we're going to see them quite a few times. I'm assuming that the twigs lying around also count toward the too many items being, like, scattered about. Oh yeah, I caught a fly for the first time yesterday. I don't know why I hadn't seen that until now, but it was like a fly just outside my house. So I donated that. I would assume it doesn't give you that much bells to sell, but I took it to the museum. Let's see how often that one shows up. Where is it? There is a fly. So it actually appears 24/7 in every single month, and yet somehow I didn't actually get one until yesterday. I don't know if it's because I've been missing them, or if it's because it's really that rare. So I'll show you what I saw as well. Let me harvest these bamboos first, since I'm doing all this stuff right now. I've got lots of wood, but I don't have that much bamboo, so I'm just gonna harvest these real quick. Shite. It's not Groundskeeper Willy, it's Bamboo Keeper Melee. So yeah, I saw the fly around, like I had a few items lying here, and I wonder if that actually affected it, because that could have been seen as like garbage. So I just had like a few items that I didn't put in storage yet lying around here, and then I saw a fly like flying around and I caught it. So yeah, maybe try laying a bunch of items down that you don't pick up for a while and you'll eventually see a fly. I guess that's how that appeared. I don't think recipe cards work, by the way, because those recipe cards have been there for days and nothing's happened on this side. It was just like clothing and like twigs and bamboo and whatever that was just sitting here. The only time you saw a fly was in a tin can. Oh, there was a tile sitting there as well. Right, that must have been what it is. Just leave trash there then, and the fly should spawn. I guess that makes sense now. Yeah, I had like a tile that I took up out of the water that I sat there for a short while. We're actually going to test that, like make sure that that is the case. We're going to take one of the trash pieces out, or take some out, and we're going to see if that works. So I'll put all this trash outside my house and we'll come back to it and see if a fly appears. But yeah, this is probably what you need to do to make it appear. That's why I've not seen it until now. Just because of that.
I'm the trash man. I eat garbage.
Oh, there's the other boots. Let me try loading a different room for a moment and then coming back. And then we'll see if a fly appears then. Also, I didn't notice it until now, but I can hear the... Like, when I'm stepping on solid ground and not the grass, I can kind of hear the armour shuffling a little bit, like the metal clanging. Nice subtle sound design there. Nothing yet. We'll keep checking as we do things. Let's see, did I leave any other branches or clumps of weed around that I can pick up? No, seems to be fairly clean over here. There was a lot of twigs by the hardwoods on the upper mountains, but I got all that stuff done now. Now let's see if the flies appeared now. Let's get rid of that bug, just so we can get the flies to appear more easily. Clumps of weeds. Yeah, well that's what Timmy and Tommy said, because I think Like, when the game first came out, I guess the localizers didn't want it to say weeds. But I think Leif says weed without adding the prefix of, like, clumps of. If Flick appears again on my island between now and the next stream, I'll let you guys know. Because the last time was the 27th of March. I looked at my old screenshots and I saw like a screenshot of him that I sold like almost 100,000 worth of stuff to him. Like 100,000k worth of bells. Or, sorry, 100k bells worth of bugs. I've had CJ like 4 times now, 3 times on regular days and 1 time on the fishing tourney. Last time I had him was 3 days ago, I think, earlier this week. Nope, not yet. It will eventually happen, I just don't know when it's going to happen. Let's pay off that loan right now because I've been wanting to do that for this entire stream. So, for people who missed me talk about it at the start, I bought 1,000,000 bells worth of turnips on Sunday. I went to Penguin Lady's place a couple days ago because hers were selling for... I forgot the exact number, but it was like 570 per turnip or something. So I made just over 5 million bells profit. I got 6 million bells in return. 598, yeah, because I bought mine at 97, so that's just over 6 times what I paid in. So we're now going to finally pay off the final loan payment, so here we go, from the savings. Full amount. There we go, and I've still got 4 million bells to spare. I'm rich and I'm now free of debt. Hello there, Melee. My goodness, you've done it. You've paid off your home renovation loan in full. Again. As of this moment, you're debt-free and set for life in an amazing, spacious island home. Yes, yes. I know you're just waiting for me to offer you yet another expansion, but we've reached the end of that. But I have something else to offer you. For free, of course. Nook Inc. guarantees our work for life as a small token of our appreciation. We are proud to offer you a lifetime of free exterior renovations. Limit 1 per day, terms and conditions apply. Yes, yes, I'm legally required to say that. I hope Nook Inc. can still be of service to you for years, and once again, congratulations. So, endless renovations, what does that mean exactly? Like, does it mean I can keep putting down villager plots, or what? Or, I'm not sure what he means by that exactly, but I got something for it. By renovations, wait a minute, is he talking about endless changing the outer appearance of your house? Right, okay then, so I don't have to pay for that anymore. Still no flies. Yeah, I'm going to pick all this up for now. I'm going to talk to Isabel because I want to see my evaluation. And I'll put that stuff back down afterwards. Wouldn't it be funny if that small pile of trash was the difference between 4 stars and 5 stars? I doubt this is going to be 5 stars. I've still got like some decorating to do around the islands. But I want to see what the feedback is now. Still 4 stars? Good island filled with good feet that know the value of a good rug. Oh, that must be the camel guy that sells rugs. Visitations are pleasant. There you have it. According to our recent feedback, the general sentiment is this island lacks appealing scenery. Decorate the entire island, I think you can create, etc, etc, I read that already. One more thing I would like to mention. Too many items lying around? I thought I got all the stuff that was lying around. Okay then. Wait, the fruit doesn't count as items, does it? Even though they're in the trees? guess I'll go harvest the fruit for now. Or maybe. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what items they're talking about, because I thought they meant like stuff that was just lying on the ground that you can pick up, but I'm a little bit confused by that, by what she means. For all I know, it could be talking about the fruits that are still in the trees, but I couldn't tell you. Oh wait, it's this shit! Right, okay. It might be this. Let me just free up some space before I pick up all that stuff. I completely forgot about the spare duplicate recipes. Oh yeah, so the basement is still not decorated yet. I'm still figuring out what to do with this one. I want to try something, actually. I think I can set that down as like a single tile. Let me just get into position and set it down in the right spot. Display as a tile mat. Okay, it kind of works, but that's not where I want it exactly. Can I move that in decoration mode? Yes. Right, okay then. I'm going to move all the recipes indoors, because I don't think they take into account stuff that's sitting inside your house. It's just stuff on the island itself. So display as a tile mat. They won't be able to pick up the stuff in the home. I think they can if... Actually, no, you're right. I don't think that actually works like that. Oh well, I'll just bring the stuff indoors anyway for now, because I can't really sit it outside. Well, Isabel's telling me I've got too much shit lying around. Just realised my phone's not in silent mode right now. Let me just turn that on. I'm not sure if you heard that, my phone was vibrating on the desk. I'm not sure why you can't put duplicate recipes inside, like, your storage area. Like, you know, the internal storage in your house. Like, you have to lie it down on the floor. So yeah, maybe this will make the difference and I'll get different feedback. Or she'll just say the same thing again and I'll be like, fuck it, I'll figure it out another day. I'll probably end up using this place to, like, put more turnips down anyway, on Sunday. I've got, like, 4 million bells, I could easily, like, invest that into more turnips. And then maybe, hopefully I can get, like, 5 to 6 times back that, and I would, like get a billion, well, not a billion, but a lot of money, loads of money. I'll move them back outside another time, I guess, for people who want them. Right, I'm just going to remove the dodo code now, because I'm going to be wrapping up in the next 5 to 10 minutes. I can't close the gate right now, because I have to go back to the airport to do that, but I don't think anyone else is going to be coming within the last 5 to 10 minutes of this stream. Right, so let's see what Isabel's additional feedback is this time. Maybe it'll be something else. Right, I read this one already. Let's just skip that. Right, according to recent feedback, oh yeah, the shells on the seashore might also be affecting this, so if it's this again, I'm going to pick up all the shells and we'll try again. Right, so decorate the islands, same advice as before. And... oh, she didn't give me additional feedback, so I think we're good now. Right, okay then, so at least I know what was causing that. The only thing left to do to get to 5 stars is keep decorating and buying stuff. In fact, I'm going to go back inside to use the Nook Miles thing, get some more street lamps and additional items. So now that I've paid off the loan, that's the next thing to focus on, try to get 5 stars. Which I feel I might get to within the next couple weeks if all pans out well. Let's redeem Nook Miles. Oh yeah, I still haven't redeemed these hairstyles, let's do that now. Don't know why I've taken so long to redeem those two. So I have 16 additional hairstyles to play with. I guess I'll check the vanity mirror shortly to see what I can use. Yeah, the hairstyles will totally be useful with my helmet. I'll take that off and see what they look like. Oh, by the way, if you're tired like me of mashing the B button to speed up the text, hold the R button instead. It basically acts as the same as like mashing the B button. Kinda like that one. Kinda like Stonehenge, sort of. I'm guessing this one requires a lot of stones. Yeah, let's get a fountain as well. I don't have that one yet. I've got like a giant pool outside my house, but I don't have a fountain. Stone arch is 90 stones. The good thing I've got a lot of stones then inside my house. Outdoor bath. I'll hold on off on that one. Gonna get 3 more street lamps. You can only order 5 physical things a day. Let's get one of those. So you can see I'm really starting to use all my Nook Miles that I've been saving over the past month. Let's see. I don't have that one yet, and I don't have a solar panel. I don't have the wind turbine. I don't have this one either. In fact, I'm gonna get that one. That one looks cool. So I'll get all this stuff tomorrow. I'm guessing this one requires stone and iron nuggets or something. Drinking fountain? Do I have a drinking fountain? That's the question. Yeah, I don't remember if I've got a drinking fountain, to be honest. I wish there was a way to, like, search stuff, like search by word, but I guess the next best thing is to go alphabetical and look for D. Yeah, I don't think I've got drinking fountain. Yeah, nah. Don't have it yet. I'll make the stone arch and I'm gonna stop. I was gonna stop the stream like 20 minutes ago, but again, this game is just too damn addicting. And I'm gonna be playing this again later, like in my own time, just to get all the fruits for the day. But yeah. I couldn't get the fly to appear, but I would assume, yeah, just leave a bunch of trash around and flies will eventually spawn at that location. I'm gonna make 2 of these. I've got a shit ton of stones. I think I took out 7. I think I took out 30 more than I needed there, but that's fine. I wonder if you can customize the colour of these things. Let's find out. Oh shit, you can? Oh, that's cool, you can add like a moss effect. Right, okay then. Yeah, you know what, let's do that for one of them. Let's, need to pull out some more of my customization kits to do that one. 7. If I can find my customization kits. I know I've got like almost a full stack somewhere in here, but I'm not sure where they are exactly. Yeah, I don't see them. Could have sworn I had customization kits in my storage. It's not in there. Maybe I set them inside one of the rooms. I'm gonna check. You know when this game has you hooked when you start saying I'll do insert task and then I'll stop? Yeah, exactly. I was gonna stop after I paid off that debt, but I'm still playing. Might be upstairs, possibly. Yeah, I could have sworn I had like almost 50 customization kits inside one of these, like inside the storage space, but... Customization kits are in a weird spot between crafting materials. I've got more recipes here. I think this might be my favourite room so far, just because it's meant to be like a game room. If anyone has any extra posters that they can add, like send me to like add to this wall, feel free to send them, I guess. Like these are the only ones I've got. The only one of these that I did not have an amiibo for was that blue squirrel at the top there between KK and Isabel. All the other ones were my amiibos that I scanned in. I don't know what that squirrel thing was called, but somebody sent me that one. I'll just put as many posters up there as I can as I eventually get more. Oops. I always press the wrong D-pad button when I'm trying to do something. So it's between crafting materials. I'm gonna go slow, see if I can find it. Nope. Still can't find it. Huh, okay then. Yeah, I could have sworn I had like 50 more sitting in here somewhere. I might have like tossed them, or like, not tossed them, but I put them somewhere. But I can't seem to find them right now. I mean, the only other thing I could do is buy them, but right now Nook's Cranny is shut, so I can't even do that. I know I didn't use that many already, like I had like 10 on me and I had like another 40 or 50 inside storage, but I can't for the life of me remember where I put them. Maybe they're not in storage and they're somewhere else. Did I check the kitchen? Maybe I set them in the kitchen. So this is my kitchen so far. I want to get better tables that like kind of connect together rather than just like two separate tables, but it looks good enough, I guess. I got like a tea set that's over here. I think I've got like a cup of coffee or something that's like on a little plate, but I don't have that sitting out right now because I don't have the space for it. But it's in my storage somewhere. Should be under miscellaneous. Yeah, there it is. It's not on a saucer, but it is like a mug of tea or coffee. I also have cream and sugar. I've got a coffee cup. Oh wait, this was the one actually with the saucer on it. But yeah, I've got this without a saucer and then coffee cup with a saucer. Got another tea set. Got an espresso maker. So I've got a few things that I could put down in the kitchen once I've got more table room to put it down. So yeah, that's all that stuff I've got right now. I guess I'll check the hairdresser styles now that I've unlocked those, and I'm gonna like... I guess I'll put down the Stonehenge thing another day because I can't find the customization kits. Oh, wait a minute. I need the vanity thing. Bear with me. Just looking for a mirror. I know I have one, I just don't remember where it is. Also, what the fuck is this music? Just fucking dog barking at different pitches. Don't you love it when you can't find things? Oh, there is. I haven't changed my like design in weeks. But let's see what we got here. That's all the default stuff, I guess. And I think this is like some additional stuff that I bought like weeks ago. Yeah, I'm not sure where the new stuff begins, but I think it starts around here somewhere. Yeah, this one looks new. But yeah, boys stuff at the bottom, girl stuff at the top. I like this one, fucking Jamaican dreadlocks. It almost looks like a fucking Donald Trump toupee right there. And then this is like a bowl haircut sort of thing going on. And then that's everything, I guess. At least for the boys anyway. Let me check all the girl stuff out of curiosity. But yeah, I think I'm going to go back to the one I was using before, the nice spiky one. Pigtails. Just a little bonnet thing at the back, whatever you call that. I don't know the names of, like, haircuts, so you'll have to forgive my lack of knowledge on that front. What's the dodo code? I'm about to wrap up, actually. I was playing online for a little bit, but I'm going to be finishing in like 2 minutes, and I mean it this time, I'm going to finish shortly. I've been playing for Let's see, 3 hours on the mark actually, I've been streaming for 3 hours. Let's see, is there anything I want to do before I stop? I'm trying to think if there was anything that I need to do before I finish up. I'm going to quickly see if the customization kits are sitting outside somewhere, because I may have sat them down and not realised it. They'll turn up somewhere, I'm not sure where I sat them, but... they're not sitting here. Who knows, maybe somebody picked them up and went with them. Oh well. I've got a ton of money anyway, I can buy some more. Oh nice, all the street lights are lighting up now. I guess that means that the lighthouse will finally start lighting up. Let's look at that real quick before I stop. And again, I mean I'm going to stop after this, I'm pretty much done playing. I got a lot of stuff done within 3 hours though. Nice, there it is. There's the lighthouse in all of its illuminating glory. So on one side we can guide ships to the island or away, I guess that would help with Red if he comes by ship. And then the other side is just for spying on people, I guess, or like detecting intruders. So we've got like literal opposite things on either side of the island. Right, okay then, I'm finally done. One of my more lengthy sessions of Animal Crossing, but I got a lot of stuff done, and I finally paid off that loan, so that's excellent. And I've got 4 million bells left over. I might like put 3 to 4 million bells back into turnips on Sunday. And we'll have to see if I can find the space to put all of them down, because I don't think I've got the space in my house to sit down 4 million bells worth of turnips. I barely had enough room to put 1 million bells worth down in there. So I'll probably play this again very soon, within the next few days or so. I'll have to figure out what days are going to work for me. If anything happens between now and my next stream, like red visiting or whatever, I'll let you guys know. But until then, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I will be doing some more of this in my own time and streaming more of it.